about how the slave mentality kind of plays into how people look at our hair, and that's actually something I'm really going to touch on a little bit later, because it goes in with our perceptions and how we see ourselves and how other people see us, and how they interact with us. So now, what does natural really mean? You've got one camp that says it's lazy. If you go on natural, you just don't want to do anything with your hair. You know, it's unkept, it's nappy, it's ugly, you know, and there's a lot of people who still think like that, you know, but then you've got people who are here like us and who think that it's beautiful, you know. Okay. So we're talking about cultural perceptions now and how people look at us. So you had mentioned before about the slave mentality, okay? I personally think that's a major part of how some people look at us now, because to some, when they think about being natural, it really elicits some pictures of slavery to them. Because when you think about those times back then, the slaves, that was their only choice. They were, you know, either in a fro or they were locked or they were something. But when you think about slavery, it elicits a lot of negative connotations, right? And so you're thinking that we're in a world now that's progressive and where black people are able to do things and they're able to be successful. So why do you want to go back to a time when things were really bad and we had our natural hair? You know, so you got a lot of different things that are going on here. But then I want to pose a question. Do you guys think that shame plays a part in why people look at being natural? These are just questions that really got me going, to think about how I could present this to you to really get all of you all thinking, because I don't want you to leave here just saying, okay, well, she's talking about how we're affected in the society, but I want you to really start to think about what it takes and what goes on behind the scenes for being natural, so when you walk out of here, you can walk out with your head held high, knowing, you know, that you're comfortable in your skin.